Greetings again, guys. Welcome to AJ Lifts, and for this video, I'm going to be speaking about whether you should cut or bulk. Now, before I start speaking about this subject, I just want to talk about my fitness journey and how my fitness journey started. So, before I got into health and fitness, my aim was to be as lean as possible and to have abs. I've always wanted abs, and I think that most of us, before we embark upon our fitness journey, we want abs, right? Because abs are just that one thing that the media emphasizes, and it's the first thing that we see when we look at magazine covers and stuff, so we crave abs. But anyway, before I started my fitness journey, before I even stepped into a gym, I was on an extreme diet. If you've been following my channel for a while, then you would know this. I was just eating one baby chicken a day, every single day, and I think I did that for about 4 to 5 months. It got to an extent where my waist size was 28. I wasn't lifting or anything either, so I was scrawny as hell. I moved away for university, then I joined the gym. I started lifting weights and stuff. I started to look a lot better, like I had muscle tone and I had a bit of muscle definition, and I kind of liked how I looked, but I was still scrawny because I was still on an extreme diet and I was still doing my cardio. And I remember there was this one time that I was talking to this girl, and I was talking about how great I look and stuff because I was so happy with how I looked. I remember her telling me that I was scrawny and skinny and I looked like I was starving and I needed food. And I thought she was joking, but she was being serious. She was being serious, and it kind of just put me on a downer, right? Because, that's not what you want to hear. So I thought to myself, what can I do? What can I do to get bigger? And that's when I came across the concept of bulking, but I was too afraid to bulk. And I also wanted to keep cutting because although I was lean and I had abs, I wanted chiseled abs. So I wanted my abs to pop out more. And of course, to do that, you'd have to be leaner. So from December up until February, I was still cutting because I wanted that leanness. I wanted the optimal leanness. I wanted to be shredded as hell. But even my family started commenting about how ill I looked and how skinny I looked, and then I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to try bulking, and that's what I did, man. I was in two minds about it, man. Don't get me wrong, I was really scared. I didn't want to bulk, but then I thought to myself, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. So then I went for it. I bulked, and during my first week, I remember I went to the gym with my cousin who I was training with at the time, and he noticed how I blew up, and I remember him pointing at my arms and saying, "What are you on? How did you get your arms so big?" And I told him that I was bulking, I upped my calories, and yeah, the confidence that it gave me was immense. And of course I carried on my bulk, and here I am today after a few more bulks and cuts. But anyway, guys, I get a lot of emails about guys telling me that they want to bulk, but they're too scared because they don't want to lose their leanness. Or guys who, sometimes it's even guys that are bulking and want to cut and don't know whether they want to bulk or cut. So this video is basically for me to indicate whether it's the right time for you to bulk or if it's the right time for you to cut. So if you're cutting right now, or if you've never been to the gym right now and you're skinny, let's start with skinny fat people because this is a very common problem. So you get guys that have twig arms, right? Really skinny everywhere, but have a little fat on their stomach so they can't see their abs. They want to cut to get lean. Now, I know exactly how you feel. I've been in the same position as you. Like I said, I was skinny, I was scrawny, and I wanted to keep cutting. Although I looked ill, I wanted abs. And I know that you crave abs. I've been in your position before. You've never had abs and you want abs, but that's not the way to go about things. If you're skinny everywhere else, your legs are skinny, your arms are skinny, and you've got a bit of fat on your stomach, man, you should bulk. You should bulk because at the end of the day, even if you do get abs, you're going to have baby abs. You're going to have tiny abs because the muscles under your stomach are not developed, and that's where bulking comes in. If you bulk, you can develop these muscles. You can get bigger arms, you can get bigger shoulders, you can get bigger legs, and you can get bigger overall development, and that will also make you look attractive. It will make you feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more confident as well. Whereas if you diet down, you get lean and you get your abs, like I said, man, you're gonna have baby abs and you're still gonna look scrawny. And at the end of the day, we do this for confidence. We do this to feel better. We do this to look better, right? So in my opinion, if you have a little bit of fat on your stomach, don't let that stop you from bulking, man. Just bulk and think about your overall development, especially if you're underdeveloped everywhere else. In terms of you guys that are bulking and are looking to cut but don't know whether you should cut or not, just look at yourself in the mirror, man, and think about how you feel as well. I myself am bulking. I've been bulking for about 7 months now, and really I should stop bulking because my stomach is going out of control. My love handles are getting out of control. My clothes, they don't fit me anymore. I'm outgrowing them. The only reason that I'm continuing this bulk is for strength purposes. Because of my injury, I've lost a lot of strength, and also I have a lot of muscle imbalance, and that's what I want to bring up, and that's the reason why I'm still bulking. I wouldn't continue to bulk otherwise, because in the long run it's not ideal. And most of you guys will not know this, but with fat increase, your estrogen levels increase too, and that's a female hormone, and that's why men get gyno, and I don't want no gyno. So I mean, once I get my strength up and I get my size back to where I want to be, or to a point where I'm happy with it, then I'll diet down. But forget about me, this is about you. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and decide whether it's time for you to start cutting. If your belly's sticking out and you don't look like you're fit, then yes, you should start cutting. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one.